technical difficulties.
Yeah,
but you know what?
against the prince of the power of the air.
Exactly, but you know the words gonna come out just the same, man.
That's right.
And we were just talking about, while we were fixing this, about that situation up there in Wisconsin, right? So you know how they gonna spin that whole thing and say, well, just Jake getting back because this guy just got off of it, whatever, man.
Right.
Basically, shit is gonna get fucking ugly out here.
He ain't kill a nigga, he killed some crack.
Yeah, he killed some kites on top of it.
Yeah, yep, that's why they're so mad, they're disappointed.
You know? Yeah, the kites are like, wait a minute, you know? Because, see, spiritually, you gotta look at things through a spiritual window, man. Esau, the so-called white man, is on his way out. He's circling the drain. Shit is not gonna go his way.
That's right.
All right? See, the world is so used to the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, taking the shit end of the stick. Things don't go their way. And when it comes to the court cases, they're always losing, right? Like, all right, let's go back to the days of Amadou Diallo.
Yep.
Right? He got shot up. All the dude did was try to pull out his ID to shoot the police. They gunned his ass down and said, oh, we thought it was a gun. And they got off. And I remember back then, Rudolph Giuliani was the mayor of New York City at that time. He made a statement. He said, justice has been served. Then when this dude, this retarded boy just got off, and like the brother said, the dude, first of all, he ain't killed no Jakes, man. He killed Jewish guys. Right? But you niggas are still up in arms because you're a bunch of idiots. But anyway, I was listening to them talking heads while the what do you call it, deliberation, when they're about to bring in guilty or not guilty.
Or the juries.
The jury's about to give out their guilty or not guilty. When they said the guy was not guilty, every Edomite was saying, you see, even though things are not going so well, you could still depend on the U.S. justice system. The justice system is always what works. So my question was, where was that sentiment when O.J. Simpson came off?
Exactly.
That was the same justice system, was it not, cracker? But anyway, man, this place is going to F down. So I'm gonna read the scripture again. You're gonna go into this, man. So back in Psalms 2:1, why do the heathen rage? And the heathen are is Esau, the so-called white man, the other nations, the Arabs, the Chinese, the Japanese. All right, the list goes on. The East Indians.
Yep.
All right, the list goes on. The natural Africans.
Think about all these mandates, making sure everybody jabbed. They going house to house, certain places in Australia having drones. People go house to house pulling you out. Pretty soon putting them in concentration camps.
That's right.
When you look up the word for rage, it comes from the Hebrew word ragash, which means great tumult of violence.
Great violence.
So when they talk about Operation Warp Speed,
Like, I know y'all in the spirit, we're gonna have to, because this thing did something to shut off the comments. We're gonna put it right back.
Yeah, I see.
We're gonna try it one more time. It's Slocky, brothers. You know, hey, man, this is all part of it. This the screws that this devil's going down. Shit that never happened normally.
Yeah,
you know, so it's all in the spirit.
Actually turned off
But we'll be right back
Yep.
after these messages.
You hit the part where it says
I don't know.